Hey guys, today's Monday, November the 6th of 2023, and I'm going to go over the uranium sector. So without any further delay, let's get into it. According to Gann said, watch out for the 42 month. This low to this high, it's 42 months on Cameco. It's monthly chart. And the high of that month in September was 42.17. What fascinates me about this theory is that on top of Gann saying, watch for the 42 month possible turning point, and we hit a high on that month, on the 42 month, 42.17. We know earnings report came out that mentioned something about China, which in my opinion, it's like buy the rumor, sell the news. And we got to pull back. In October, it was kind of very volatile. And then in October, we make this high of 43.11. And then we close below 42. So stay vigilant. Don't sleep in slumber. Trust no one. Price action is king. With uranium spot, uranium futures pushing higher, we need to see us going higher also. So there's a lot of theories with Gann. Gann threw a lot of information out, but Gann didn't tell you how to use it. I mean, some things he did. He was very vague. That's the word I want to use. Very vague. He kind of gave you information, but if you're a student of this theory, he wants you to work for it also. And the best thing for you to learn, again, is to apply the theories and just see what the outcome is. So right now, you got a low and a high, and he said, watch out for the 42nd month. And it turned out to be the 42nd.17 high. And, it fluctuates. Maybe a bull trap here. And it's early right now, but I just wanted to bring that across because I want to see how this is going to develop. This is interesting and fascinating to me as a Gannist because I want to see how this is going to play out. We're going to push lower. We're going to go sideways. It's a little dud, push even higher, and continue grinding higher. That all remains to be seen. UEC, we penetrated the supply zone, which is between 660 and 579, and then retreated. Yep. 660. Supply zone from here, retreated. Uranium royalty, and I own UEC as a disclaimer. I own uranium royalty, and this is pretty much, it didn't really get even past the 50%, just at 326. It failed right here. Uranium spot miners, ETF, kissed and penetrated. That was a higher, of $49 and change, and then retreated. And the only reason why we got the supply zone, because looking at the past, this is what you have. Sellers. And, going back, now that I'm thinking about it, I was already warning people about there's big sellers here. Who are the sellers? We don't know. FCC probably knows who they are. Big money, smart money, that maybe are unwinding. And they started unwinding here. September 28th. Because the earnings report was the 31st. On the 30th was where that China contract. I'm not saying that it's false or true. I'm just saying that, why mention it here a day before earnings when you could have mentioned it all around here? that's the case. But, that's me. I don't know. I'm not that smart, I'm just saying. But, mention it around here. Why has to be here? Why that? I don't know if that's a gap. But everybody bought into it. They say that's the dumb money buying into it. Oh, we got a contract with China. It's locked in, baby. We're going to the moon like the Bitcoin traders. And now it's pulling back. And now people are kind of surprised and shocked. But what happened? Uranium futures are going higher. Uranium spot is pushing higher. Why we're not grinding higher? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Spot uranium miners. Supply zone. Kissed it here. Try to even get in here. That was on the week of October 30th. And now going lower. Uranium futures. Just grinding higher. As of right now, it's kind of maybe putting back a little bit. Let's put our Kanashi. Yeah, there's a little pullback here. Little pullback. Nothing too surprising. Just a little pullback. 74.15 could test the 730.30 high and then bounce back up. But we're in the kill zone, which is the month of November. 7th year cycle. It's in November. Gann's number, 7th year. 7th year cycle, it's not a positive year, by the way, if you're not a Gannist. It's not positive. So that's why I'm, very excited to see how this is all going to play out right here. Very excited how this is all going to play out. It's going to crash. Not crash, it'll go lower, or it's just going to go sideways, or this is not going to work out at all. So I'm very excited to see how this is developing in real time. I'm monitoring this and I'm sharing it with the world, because if you're a Gannist, you're going to be like, all right, Gann said about the 7-year cycle. Let's see how that's going to play out. We got it in real time right here with the uranium futures. URA. Let's go see a URA. Wow. Look at URA. Let's adjust this so we can see what's going on. Supply zone. Pretty much the bear camp. Oh, somebody's calling me. $28. What is this? 28.42. Almost right here. Double top. Almost got in. Retreated. Tried again. Couldn't even get to kiss the supply zone. And it's just kind of hovering there. This is the Hekanashi. So it's telling you the trend is still kind of higher, but when you look at the candle, you start seeing the reality of what's going on, which is probably noise, but it all depends how you want to look at it. But we're having a tough time while uranium futures and uranium spot price are in price discovery mode. Something's a little off. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. This is the baby in the group. This is the one that I really can't put anything on it besides doing, your TA, technical TA, which is an extension. And you can see that there's 1855 right here. And I don't think we ever got to kiss that yet. Our high was 1837. So we haven't even got there. So you got, at least 2420. So you got this range. Is that supply zone? We don't know yet, because this is all price discovery. Once we go in there and it fails, then we can say that 2420 is going to hold It could be resistance in, in the future, but we don't know yet. As of right now, our line in the sand, or some kind of line, would be that 1855, and we haven't gone there yet. And DNN, one I own, we haven't even kissed 183 on the supply zone. So we're having a tough time with the equities, and I'm not even concerned about Canada and Australia. That's, you guys deal with your market. I'm focusing on the US market because that's the market I focus. I'm from here. Nothing against, the other countries, but it's too much to monitor. So if you're Canadian, you probably do Canadian stocks. And if you're Australian, you do the Australian stuff. I do the US because I'm in the US. So I focus here. And you can see that we're having a tough time. We're having a tough time while uranium is chucking along. So interesting things happening. Stay vigilant. That's all I can say. Price action is king. No matter what happens, price action is king. Stay vigilant.